So Harrison Ford turned down the lead role in Schindler's List, which went to Liam Neeson, and he said it's because he didn't want his Indiana Jones persona to throw people off. He understood that the importance of the period piece, and he didn't want people to get it misconstrued or watered down, which I can buy and believe. I think that when you take on a character and a persona, people get this assumption that that's how you are. Sometimes it can inflict and impact you doing more serious roles. It's very important that sometimes people's roles are important. One of the things about being an actor, you don't want to ever be pigeonholed in doing something that is cliche or generic because people have a hard time separating you. Now, unless of course you happen to be somebody like who I want to pick, Keanu Reeves, who did Bill and Ted's Adventures and Excellent Adventures. And it's funny how in a decade from Bill and Ted's, then he became Neo in the Matrix. And it's funny how that Speed movie helped his career because it got serious at a time when people kind of moved on. Some actors never get over that. Sometimes that's it's something that they got that tag around their neck. It's the albatross. It's like you are always pigeonholed as that person, and that's how they will see you forever and a day because you don't overcome being that personality. Now, granted, when you get older, you don't have hits no more. You welcome that personality. But when you're going through it at the said time, you despise it because that's all they typecast you as. And you can never separate the two. Unless of course you happen to have the fortune of having a hit movie which can make you, imagine if John Travolta doesn't hit in Grease and Saturday Night Fever, he Vinnie Barbarino. But he was fortunate he had two blockbuster movies where he could showcase another side of his talents as a dancer and entertainer, and it blew him up. So it can, sometimes you get pigeonholed if you're too successful. Will Smith is a great example of being fortunate. The French Prince of Bel Air wasn't the all he was known for. Taking a movie like 6 Degrees of Separation was the perfect vehicle to almost debunk and move aside from that character he created because you become that character, people just assume that that's all you are, and they don't see you for anything else. So it's important when the roles that you take. This was a very serious piece, and Harrison Ford knew that it probably would not work. Liam Neeson was a good pick. He took on the character, and they have a similarity in size and height and imagery, so I could so see that comparison going down. But I can see why he didn't want to partake that because if you don't get it right, everybody and their mama gonna say, "See, you took a role you shouldn't have portrayed," and so now you got to answer for it. And then you kind of like, you're kind of caught between a deer and a headlight. So I think it was a wise move why he didn't do it, and I got why he didn't do it. You understand the totality, the reasoning, and you just want to be careful that you don't, get to that. So anyway, um, interesting storyline with that, and very compelling. That yeah, he was that close to it, but he was wise enough not to go along with it because it could have, and not that I say that it would have, but Liam Neeson was a better fit for that role, I think. Harrison Ford always has this adventurous swashbuckling thing, but you don't really get the depth. You don't get the comedy, but you don't get that. He's had some roles that are in between. So anyway, but let me know what you think. Should Harrison Ford done Schindler's List or not? Let me know below in the comments. I'd be very curious to what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like, and hit that membership. Because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.